Libra, hello, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Libra, we're going to go ahead and get started on an energy check-in. We're going to see what is the most important for you to know at this time. Now, although you are Libra, you could have no messages in this reading. Cross-watcher, you could have messages in this reading, okay? I am reading the energy of Libra as it pertains to the collective as a whole at this time, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? I can say it's a he, it's a she. You will get it. If it's for you, you'll be able to fill in the blank to, and it will make sense for you, okay? Personal readings are no longer. If you did book one before they were disabled, you will be receiving it by the due date of when you're supposed to have it, okay? One-on-one consultations, the link is below, okay, to take a look at availability and book that. Join us on Patreon and join us on YouTube members, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it and see what is the message, what's going on. Current energy check-in for Libra. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, what's going on? Current energy check-in, what's going on? Libra. Current energy check-in, what's going on? Libra. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the messages for Libra. Thank you. Paradise. And you got the sword and the rose. Okay, so happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. The sword and the rose says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I like it. Yeah, I mean, something feels really good, Libra. Good for you. Let's see. All right, what's the message? Message. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. So this is just simply what you've manifested. 42, 24, the number 6 is some kind of balance here. Something smoothing out. Heart home, compassion. 27, 72, the number 9. Yeah, so I feel like something is just pretty much done. Yeah, and you're getting something here that you've manifested. No matter what it is. Good, bad, ugly. Yeah, it's some kind of the bottom line is that there's some kind of truth here. There's some kind of clarity, okay? Something is clear. All right. And it could be in any subject. So this has truth written all over it. Truth, justice is that kind of energy, okay? You must deserve whatever this is. You must deserve whatever this is in order to get it. So you're getting what you deserve. Good, bad, ugly, in between, whatever. Okay? Or that's how you're feeling now. Okay? Maybe some of you are still waiting on to collect the debt and things that are owed to you. But people who owe you, that's none of your business, none of your concern. If they ain't apologized to you, if they have not acknowledged XYZ, that ain't got nothing to do with it, you still gonna get yours. So just know that. Look, to the sea, you got not for you right here, and you got exchanging gifts. What I just say? Okay, then that's what this is. Okay, not for you. Flipped out in the reverse. I'm gonna leave it that way. We'll read it both ways. This is that 7 and 6. You got the energy last week, okay, where that energy came out with the 7 and the 6. But this is like being in alignment. It's an energy here that's in the energy like somebody wants something that they haven't earned. You see what I'm saying? So it's an energy of they just want something they haven't earned. Let's just put it. Something may not even You may not want to waste your breath on somebody wants something that they haven't earned. You and someone could be kind of still, you could be in the same vicinity of a person. It's kind of like being in alignment with the person, just to kind of, so y'all can follow along with what I'm saying here. But it's like you and someone have been in alignment. Say if you were in alignment with a person for a while. You've been in alignment with a person for a long time. And maybe it was just more so behind the scenes type of thing. Or somebody they weren't in a position to receive. It's almost like it's an energy of manifesting you, or manifesting something, some kind of truth, some kind of something, it shows up. And either not taking action towards it, or you're playing on the wrong side, or you're not in a position to receive it. You see what I'm saying? So it still comes. It's just you're not in a position to receive whatever this thing is. Now, don't reject anything that's not good now. You will know if it's bad energy, bad vibes, controlling, self-serving. You will know, okay? So don't just accept something just because it shows up. When the attraction is happening and things are just coming in, you don't just take what comes in. No, you're gonna vet it like you vet everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more than just the energy of when things are good. It's the energy when things are not so good. It's the energy when y'all not seeing eye to eye. It's the energy, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you and someone, if you wanted something or someone, you can have something or someone, but you want exactly what you have held out for. You want exactly what you want. Whatever feels like paradise, you want it. With no stipulations. You can have it by yourself. You can have it choosing another person. I feel like yourself, for some of you, having it by yourself is better than you having it with another person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of you have very, very steep, I don't even want to say standards, but you know what you deserve. Like, I'm telling you, this is like an energy of someone allowing you to fight a battle by yourself. They don't step in. The same thing I said in the ATS message. Matter of fact, we got the scales in that message. New moon in Libra. But if you haven't watched ATS episode 20, but it's like your partner, whoever was supposed to be your other half, the other half of your scale or whatever, it's like sitting back and watching you fight a fight. But they're on the side. For some people, they're on the side, or they feel like you're their enemy until they realize you're not. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to, pursue whatever it is. For some people, like I used in the ATS message on Monday, it's a matter of somebody want to come on your side, because it's like, no matter how many it is of them, it could be one of you and they're still defeated. So it's like, oh, wait, you know what? Me and this person would vibe good together, or we would make a good couple, or we could be the dynamic duo after me being on this side and doing it this way doesn't work. So just be mindful of that too. Okay. But that could be anything. Just stand on the side with family. I'm siding with family. I'm siding with my toxic family. I'm siding with my toxic work community. I'm siding with this over going over here, not people pleasing and going over here, but something is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's just not the same effect. It's like you've already done the hard work. You've already carried the heavy load. So, but anyway, and they were supposed to help you when you didn't, when it wasn't so heavy. But now, and then for some of you, it's somebody that's coming in, and you guys could be aligned with each other. And I feel like they just can't, I don't want to say afford to give you what you deserve, but that's not your problem. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants to use, they want you to have compassion for their past situation. That's what makes you two not aligned. You've been on the journey longer than a person. They should have been out of where they were years and years ago. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that you two are even halfway in the same, could cross paths, this is like the last like little resort or whatever. And it's like your job is not to feel sorry for this energy. That's not your job. You could show compassion and not be with the energy. That may be the only way y'all could show compassion, because you need what you need. You're not gonna, if it's too depleting for your energy, if I'm using all my energy making my money, I don't have it to give to you. Now, if you could replace the money, if you could replace the energy that I'm using, outputting in order to make my bread, and you could replace that money, we talking two different things. But some people can't afford y'all. And I don't necessarily just mean financially. They just cannot afford your energy. Your energy is going towards the empire that you've already been building by yourself. If somebody cannot input to you to offset something else for you, and they just want you to squeeze them in, you can't squeeze them in. You can't. That's because that's not an alignment. Some of you are going into alignment of playtime. You're going into alignment of, you're expanding. You kind of like on autopilot. You're going into a vacation mode. You're not in. You've been working your ass off, and you're finally going into that mode of like, life is getting easy for me, and that means financially as well, and that means without the extra control as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I don't know. I just feel like some of y'all can't be tamed. You have great self-control and discipline and compassion, and you're fair and all of that on your own. You don't need somebody to, lock you in, put the key in their pocket and have like a kind of chain on you. Like you don't need no leash, no nothing. No tag, no nothing. You don't need any of that. So you may be better off being single. Okay? Give me the message here. Yeah, because I just feel like somebody doesn't get it. And if they don't get it, then they're not for you. The person who gets it is going to be aligned. The person that you need to be with is going to be the person who, they're coming out of that long road, that long, hard road, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And whatever it is, you're willing to give the energy, like I said. But if you're not getting back where it makes sense, it's not happening. It don't need to happen anyway. I'm telling you. Don't give your last to a person and they wouldn't give it to you. I'm telling you, it's like that type of thing. All right, you got Judgment here. Page of Wands. So I'm getting something that's like a ding. Okay, I don't know what that could be. Something to deal with like a notification. You could be getting like some kind of notice. Okay, or something is being confirmed. This could be a pregnancy or a gender. Somebody could be getting like this could be like a sonogram, like a like somebody could be confirming the gender of a kid, or something could deal with paternity. I mean, you just take it how it resonates. Clarity, truth, revelation. This is the Libra reading. Somebody could be, it's something is just being, it doesn't have to be a kid per se, but something is being confirmed. Okay, you got the Ten of Cups. Anyway, because we got 27 out here twice. Okay, you take that how it resonates, like exactly as 27. 72, the number 9. Okay, so we got two 27s, and then we got, wow, we got two 27s, This is 61, 61, 16. This could be 7, and this is 7. Okay. And then we got not for you right here, which is a 6. And then we got 42, 24, which is 6 as well. So take that how it resonates, okay? So I don't know. Something could have something to do with some kind of truth in regards to somebody, this either doppelganging or, I don't know. Oh, it could be just a sad energy. But somebody could have chose your doppelganger, or they were with your doppelganger, or they were just with the fake version of you. They had like, it's kind of like being in a relationship where the whole thing is fake. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about it is fake. And that could be just like, you two can relate on that level, but like I said, somebody should have been out of something already. Like, yeah. But like I said, it's okay. Y'all can still be cool. You got the Stream card. It ain't got to be like that. You got the 10 of Cups. This is you persevering. Something is, your days of hard working, all of that. The 9 of Pentacles undone the work. And it's somebody that, y'all just not on that level. So I feel like some of y'all, I mean, for real, like just imagine if you are like, you a feminine energy out here that's been having to be in both energies. You've been a single parent. You've been really making it do what it do. Okay? You're paying your bills, taking care of your kids. You've been doing this for a decade. Like, it's like somebody don't understand. Like, no, I ain't settling down until somebody could take care of me. And it don't mean that I don't deserve to be taken care of. It clearly says you deserve to be taken care of. This clearly says that. You can take care of yourself. It's the main, like, hello, is anybody out there? It's that. You gonna take care of me and I'm gonna take care of you. It's just gonna be two different things. But as far as you starting back up and let's do this, and this, and all of this, the work talk, you can't even hear it no more. Like, you don't want to talk about nothing in regards to work. You don't want to talk about none of that. We could talk about doing some things that require maybe a little packaging and shipping out, maybe. But as far as manual labor and continuing to have to work and continuing to have to do this and that, no. Wait, you're going to have a soft life by yourself for some of y'all. If somebody can't give it to you, I don't care. You could be a man. I ain't talking about no soft life, but you could live your bachelor, quiet life doing what you want to do, walk around in your socks and your boxes all day. And that's how you, on your off days, or when you're not making your bread, or when you're not pressing your keys to do your little work for the day. You could do that. Okay? Don't waste your coins and giving it to somebody who ain't worthy. It worked both ways. Okay? But if somebody worthy, then you got to do what you got to do. It's not her or his fault that you wasted all your good energy on the wrong person. That's not their that's not their issue. You know what I'm saying? When you show up to and you want to be in something with another person, you need to show up giving them that same energy. If you can't muster it up, that just means that you need to be alone. You need to be alone. And eventually, after you done working and being alone and working on yourself, and you like, wow, I'm really at a space now where I could really share my time, attention, energy. If I so choose, because if you're comfortable being single, I mean, I'm telling you, it's like that. It's like that type of energy out here. Some things are just not worth it. You're not repeating no old cycles. That's the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You coming out of an entrapment. You're not doing that shit again. Heck no. No. And then there's some people out here that they know that this energy, they know you're not like that. Whether you're the feminine or the masculine, they know you're not that type of energy, but they still want to breadcrumb you. They still want to shortchange you. They still want to, I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to mold you to be what they couldn't, or what they could illusion or mold the last person to be. It's something about it. You have to go watch the Leo reading. You got the Emperor right here. Like I said, this would be y'all self-love all the way there. You disciplined, okay? You could be headstrong, but you're disciplined. If you this energy, you definitely want somebody to see your worth. You know what you deserve. You know exactly what you deserve. And now somebody could be dealing with their karma. I feel like it's the energy of somebody out here. They want you to save them. They want to give you the illusion of them saving you, but they want you to save them. Ain't nobody saving you. The Nine of Pentacles has done the work. At that point, you only getting gifts from the sky or people, and if they ain't bringing them to you, then they got to go. So they don't need to be around you. All right. So anyway, you got the Eight of Wands, you got the Seven of Wands. Y'all could be blocking communication with a person, or y'all have. Maybe it could be energetically you're not interested. Four of Cups. You got the Two of Swords, yeah. And that's the way something need to be. Like I said, it shouldn't be no bad blood. If you and somebody can't get on the same page, you better off by yourself. Okay? Masculine or feminine, it don't matter. You better off by yourself. You're not interested. You want somebody to tell you, this is like, tell me something good. Okay? And I don't mean gassing me up. I don't want it less talking and more trying to let some of y'all at the 9. So y'all stretching, y'all doing this last little stretch. Y'all in y'all last little stretch of something being completely closed up, the end, tie, seal, bow, whatever, or getting ready to take off or whatever. Y'all just at that last little bit of the cycle of something being complete. So the only thing that this person would be stepping into doing is like they trying to see something. You know what I'm saying? The higher ups. You about to get something anyway, but they trying to see something in regards to whoever it is will be your partner, and see if they're going to surrender to either the union, surrender to and sow into you before you hit this, whatever this moment is. I'm telling you, something big is happening. And it's one of those things where it's like the type of energy where somebody wants to, they refusing the leap of faith. You see what I'm saying? They refusing the leap of faith. They still trying to play it safe. They already done did that for 9 wands worth. You see what I'm saying? And when from the 9 to the 10, they still sitting up here after you, like I said, you've already reached where you've done the work. So you've already carried the baggage. Okay? Or you at the 10 now. It's just closing up. You just waiting on this new. Okay, this could just be a confirmation message of that. But you're just waiting on this new to start up for you. Or that's just what you're walking into. Judgment, that's it. This is like somebody like last call right here. But I feel like for some people, it's not all lost. For some of you, it's lost. Like you just completely not interested at all in a certain person. You're not interested. Yeah, that's a divine feminine reading. You're not interested. And whoever this is, you work too hard on yourself. You know what you deserve. And then the fact that somebody will try to even trick you into anything less than that is a turnoff. It's like, who? Oh, you've been hanging out with them too much, huh? Okay. Like you somebody don't understand your kind because they ain't never met a you in real life. Hell, they just now getting to know themselves. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you like, nah. And then somebody here could be coming out of their head. I feel like somebody could send you a message, or you just getting something, you're receiving something. I feel like something like unravels, or this could be with, or somebody is spiraling. You take that how it resonates. That's not your issue either. I feel like you don't care about something. This is like an energy of, I don't want to hear it. Damn. Let me get something on the judgment card right here. Yeah. Give me something on the judgment card. Yeah, you like it. If it don't make you comfortable, and they confirming this, okay? If it does not make you comfortable, that's not. That's all somebody need to be talking about, is all the different ways to make you comfortable. Not saying that they could negotiate if I do this, will you do that, or wanting something in exchange. They already received their part, says spirit. Like somebody already done receive something. No, it's time for them to I'm gonna pull one of these. It's a card in this deck. I can't remember if it's new or full moon, but it's a card that says it's the time to give rather than receive, or something like that. In this deck, somebody is trying to still receive. No, all you have done, this person don't understand that I have did nothing but exhaust in a place of by myself. You don't have to be in these dead end relationships. You know what I'm saying? So spirit is saying, if somebody was trying to save face, with the strength card being here, or just staying in something with somebody for ego or pride or people pleasing, or what would the public think, or image, if they were doing that and they kept themselves untrapped, that's on them. They're like, we ain't rewarding you for being stupid past the limit of when you should have been stupid. We're not rewarding you for that. You don't get no, like, well, but my compassion and my love for them. But what about your own? You lacking your self-love, though. You got to love you before you can love somebody else. So how in the hell were you actually loving them? Did you really love them? You sure? Or was it just something to feed your ego and give you something to say that you did it at the end of the day, that you still can't stand on it and be proud of it because it makes you look stupid? It's that. So this that stick beside him, stick beside her, stick beside him energy. I'm telling you, you out here wasting away yourself. You staying trapped in a place. It's almost like you making somebody take what you have for them. Here, take this. I'll carry your load for you. Just come home. What? This is like begging a person who don't want you to be with you and taking care of them at the same time. It ain't no reward for that. And then when they get to a new person, it's like, well, I did this, that, and the third in my last relationship. That ain't got shit to do with you, says spirit. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That if you let them run you up and down the road. So basically what they telling you is, it could be somebody, for some of you, with us doing all of that, y'all gonna have a choice to make, and y'all gonna have to turn somebody down because they're just not ready. It is not that you can't have compassion for them. It's not even the fact that y'all were not in alignment, and y'all would have made a good split of a pair together had they left when they were supposed to leave, and they did a single season while you were doing yours. You and someone just not in alignment because they still fresh, or has not closed up yet, or they just ain't mentally, you know what I'm saying? It's something about it where they haven't detoxed enough from that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about in the Leo reading. So somebody could just, they haven't, somebody needs to spend a lot more time with themselves and figure out how to do it. I don't know. It's kind of like they still in a position, like I said, to where they want to lead and they're not fit to lead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things where you have to just kind of admit, like, damn, like I thought I was really doing it, or I had something under control and I did not. So if I'm surrendering to God and God is giving me a ram in the bush, and I'm just like, let me just not lose every opportunity. I'm telling you, this is like somebody walking into their last little bit, like last call to hop on the train. This somebody that's running, trying to catch the train before it just starts moving. And they barely get on. And then when they get on, they gotta still, it's girl, boy. Y'all, if somebody this difficult, I feel like somebody's a difficult person who can't see it from your point of view because they've never lived it themselves. They never lived this self-love journey. Your journey is very sensitive or delicate or special. Okay? So I feel like somebody is trying to look at you as a simple case, and it is not a simple case. You are not a simple case. That is not what this is. And the oracles are telling you that this ain't a simple case. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there's something where man or woman, take it how it resonates, is trying to make something that's just the typical, single mother, single father, whoop-de-doo, da-da-da-da-da, all of that. But it's like, no, something that's much bigger and larger than what you would think. Okay? And if somebody can't value and see that, like, point to the next person who's wherever you are. And this ain't even something to compare. Because who wants to admit to carrying 10 wands by themselves, doing the hard part, making a way out of no way? No fucking body. Who? Don't nobody want to live this life for real, bro. They don't. Don't nobody want to do this. This is not sleeping with people for exchange for money. This is not scamming. Okay? This ain't scamming. This ain't frauding. This ain't forging. This ain't lying. This ain't cheating. This ain't stealing. And this ain't laying down and being a hush mouth man or woman just so you can keep your image up, bro. It's a very rare case. Very, very special. And this person ain't never met a you before. Come on, man. And your folks saying them, bro or sis. You know what the hell. You know what kind of business you've been standing on. And you know what you deserve. You ain't got to fight for what's yours. It's already yours. No. Come on now. You enlightened. You fair. You divine. Huh? Come on. You tell the truth. Ain't nobody met a you like that before, man. I don't care what they talking about. But they can lowball you if they like. There's somebody who think even if they just throw money at the situation, that's gonna fix it. You can't lie to me. You can't cheat on me. You can't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the whole thing. And that's why some of you gonna have it by yourself. I know it. Give me something on the judgment. Yeah, there's somebody like, no, you will turn down any and everybody. And it ain't pride. It ain't ego. It's common sense and knowing your worth is what it is. Let me get some on the judgment, please. Like I said, everybody ain't got it, baby. They just don't. Look at this. 9 of Cups. It's all there. Come on. People crazy. Ace of Cups. I'm telling y'all, like I said, these people can't stand on what you can stand on. You know, like I said, it's the energy of somebody who don't work on their self-love. They've been on their self. Not only have I been serving my purpose to God, not self-serving, I've been serving my purpose to God. I've been doing my duties, taking accountability for my actions, and loving myself. All together. Come on now. Building an empire. Get on out of here. Let me get some on the strength card. When your work's still there. I'm telling you, I told y'all, be mindful of people. If you would delete your work, then there's something ain't right with it. When you've done the work, it still sits there. I don't care. You ain't deleting your work. You ain't hiding your work. You're going to be proud of your work. That's good, solid work. That's that job well done energy. If it don't exist and you got to start over, you got to start over. Page energy. Start over. That's what this is. Be mindful of that. No, somebody who's been working hard and been doing it the righteous, fair way, for real, no scam, scheming and all of that, they still got their work. And they have a lot to show for themselves. I ain't finna be out here deleting nothing. You ain't even got to worry about it. Let me get some on the stream card. Is you crazy? You put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you ain't deleting it. No, you're not doing it. You're not starting over. You not keep switching your name every other week. You ain't doing none of that shit. You standing on business. This is my name. This is where you can find my work for that name. Now having different names, that's different. Okay? But your old work still exists. Be mindful of people who wash their work away. It's something ain't right with it. I'm trying to tell you. But when you build something off the back of God himself, in your blood, sweat, and tears, you ain't deleting that work. Let me get you proud of it. Let me get some on the strength card. Like I said, it's all there. And somebody gonna try to man, you better listen. They better go sit down. somebody better go sit down. You got the King of Pentacles. Look, like I said, something can have something to do with somebody trying to keep up an image or trying to keep hold of their material wealth or da 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 da. Look, you got the Nine of Pentacles. They better do what they gotta do. Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. So something could deal with like some kind of skill or this kind of feels like an operation. I don't know. Let me get some on the Ace of Cups. Don't try to figure out what ain't for you to figure out. I feel like somebody could be like, there's like an energy out here where somebody is I feel like there's somebody who, I don't know what's going on with the energy, because the energy is showing up as being self-sufficient, but it's some kind of like mask or some kind of sneaking with the energy. Give me something on the Ace of Cups. Give me something on the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Four of Swords. The Fool. Yeah, so this looks like there's like no contact. This is... or there's no activity. Yeah. It looks like there's no activity, or there's... I feel like something is up with like somebody's mental state. The Fool, Two of Wands, Six of Swords. Or somebody doesn't want to move forward. I feel like somebody isn't in their right mind for some people. Or that's just what it is. This is like somebody not talking, or, you know, I feel like this is like an energy of somebody like kind of disappearing and they're moving on, and it's just an energy of going on and you never hear from somebody again. It's like that type of energy. Let me get some on the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Why is this in the reverse? Yeah, so I feel like somebody is leaving. Now, I don't know if somebody is just going on the run, but somebody's definitely going off the grid. They could be alone. All right, so you got the Five of Wands right here with the Eight of Wands. I mean, something deals with like static or like white noise. Now, this could just be distractions, but it's whatever the equivalent of that would be. Static and white noise. You got the Eight of Wands, the Magician. Yeah, so you could just be seeing where something is just a distraction. Something is going on publicly. Yeah. Give me something on this, what this Eight of Wands is. So it's some kind of fight here. Some kind of back and forth. Give me something on this Eight of Wands. The King of Swords. Yeah, that's somebody's intention. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Or this person, like I said, somebody had a bad intention towards y'all in the past. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. For somebody here. Or something deals with y'all like putting in for something and not hearing back from it. Yeah. Or you making some kind of offer and it takes a long time for somebody to get back with you or for you to receive whatever this is. Yeah. So this is like the equivalent of like an appeal. Like this could be somebody like trying to just like buy time or stagnate something, delay something, stagnate it. Somebody could want something dismissed. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, something deals with something that affected your financial stability. It slowed down your financial stability, or you never received something. I feel like somebody's trying to distract you. This is like distracting you and making you comfortable. Now, I'm going to tag a reading below with me saying, I don't know if somebody has Virgo highly aspected or what. Somebody could. But that could just be the the devil in the details. Something could deal with the details of a thing. Or intel. Something definitely deals with communication. Artificial intelligence. Something like that. I feel like somebody is trying to distract you from the money that you supposed to, or they somehow held up your money. Some action that they could have taken could have held up your money at some point in time. Give me one card on this Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups, but I'll tag it below. It's a reading that's titled "They Wanted to Make You Comfortable" or something. I think it's two of them. Let me get something on the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So, but somebody in this mix could have Queen of Cups out here twice. Damn. Yeah, it's just, I'm telling you, this is like the energy of you go watch the Aries reading, because that's what this is. We got group right here. Five of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups twice, a child out here. So this could be like 5 different energies combating one energy. And somewhere up in here was actually the person that y'all were in alignment to be with or work with, or whatever the case. It just, there was something that would have been justice to the person, or it would have been their biggest flex. But you know what you know what they did? They continued playing on the side, being the fool. I'm gonna tell you that reading below too. Somebody was playing on the wrong side. They were playing on the wrong side. They over here. Look at this Five of Wands right here. That's the epiphany that somebody is getting. Well, it's happening with whatever the upheaval that's happening, because they realizing that everybody's life is not calm. It's not, even if they plan like it is, it's not the calm, or they're having to start all the way over and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, this is what somebody is seeing, and they having an epiphany about, like, damn, I was playing on the wrong side here. And I was in alignment, but this person knows that, and Spirit is saying, we see you. You want somebody to have compassion, because this person may already have the truth and the understanding that somewhere, it don't matter, you heard their name in a negative light straight to your ears from a certain person that was near you, and you ain't told them yet. But you want them to have compassion and feel sorry for you. Spirit, like, we finna scrub the ground. That's what you want them to do anyway. And that's what's gonna happen. This person gonna get beat the fuck up because they still trying to have you in the blind about something. How? Sway? Like, they don't know. It's like, even if you didn't have a hand in it, I still know it was your family. Or a family member of yours. A work community that you work in, a co-worker, I still know you were on that side, whether you actually did anything yourself or not. So why in the fuck are you coming trying to shortchange me? I mean, if you're receiving a lump sum for selling them out in due time, tell them. That's what this is. Tell the person you're trying to be with, I was on the wrong side. I turned everybody in. I'm waiting on the lump sum for me telling the agents this. And it's going to make us very comfortable. They need to be communicating that. That's what this is. It's like somebody trying to not tell you what you already know and not tell you something else. It's like, no. See, somebody's still trying to play. This put me in the mind of another Virgo reading. I don't know. Nobody could be a Virgo. Don't go all off the deep end. It's the details. It's the details. Somebody is not saying something about the details. They got to speak the detail. They trying to avoid telling you the details that some of you already know, or I'm telling you. That's what this is. They trying to avoid this. I'm telling you, somebody is so intuitive and their energy is so clear. It's so clear. Like somebody is like, I can see straight through you. I don't have the distractions of this on my back. My energy been clear for about 9 years. I let you in my energy for a few weeks to a few months, and then you got to go. If it's too much. I let you in my energy for a few weeks, a few months, and then you got to go. If it's too much. Yeah, like it's that. No, I like my energy free and clear, baby. I want some peace. No. It need to feel like good vibes. I don't want your stress and worries, and I don't want yours either. Okay? Like that's just what something is. Now, if we on that level, sure. But as a new person that I'm getting to know, and you just come dump all your burdens off on me, and I need my energy to do all of my responsibilities that I got to do. Like I just said, everything ain't money per se, but that energy though. Yeah, like it's something about it. Like somebody not getting that. They avoiding the part that they need to be telling you. But hell, I can't say that I would tell you either. I'm just saying. You would have to be this person and be in their shoes. Okay? But it's just something that they want you to understand, and that you ain't understanding, and your spirit team ain't understanding that shit either. They like, man, fuck all that about what you talking about. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, is what they saying. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. That shit, that's finna, listen. Come on now, don't be crazy. And then I feel like somebody needs y'all protection too. They need that protective energy. They need that good energy. Yeah, like, come on. You crazy. This person, somebody crazy. I knew it. Anyway, I don't even know where these came from. All right, this was right here. Just clarified this. This was right. No, this, I don't know what this Ace of Cups was. It was somewhere around here. It's somewhere up in there. But yeah, I feel like something is just, y'all, it's okay if things don't work. Okay, I feel like this is a situation for some of you where you gonna love somebody from a distance. Just the same way you wish well for others. You know, this is like not having bad blood with people. You know what I'm saying? Some people just never have bad blood with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I personally have never had bad blood with anybody that I've dated or I was seeing. Now, if they can't take rejection and they went and did some stupid shit, then hell or jail for them. That ain't my problem. But you're a good person for the most part. And people who they mistreat you or they reject you or whatever, they always come back. Because it's something about your energy. It's your energy that you give off. It's priceless. Can't nobody pay for you. Not when you value your peace and being whole and proud of yourself. Like it took a lot of years of me moving through the grief of how I allowed myself to be treated. The mistreatment. You know what I'm saying? What I allowed and allow somebody to just give me what they had for me, which is just a couple seeds to make a couple kids. And I ain't got shit else to show for myself. But what I built for myself, by myself, me and higher power. Can't nobody talk to y'all. They got to talk to y'all nicely. Come on, because you got something money can't buy. The currency ain't the same. God's grace. That's what that is. Money can't buy you. Respect gonna buy you. Love. Somebody who just coming to be the complement of something that you already give to yourself. Did you hear me? That's gonna be your person. Somebody who comes to be the complement to you of something that you already give to yourself, which is love. Alexa, Alexa, volume up. Okay. So it's not a rejection for some of you. You know, it, like I said, the not for you is in the reverse. So I feel like it's not a thing of somebody not being right, being for you. It's just somebody will have to surrender. They will have to be uncomfortable. It's time for them to get in the uncomfortable season to the max. You've been uncomfortable for a long time. And if it takes them to be a little bit more uncomfortable for their highest good and to not miss out on something that's good for them, they just gonna have to be uncomfortable until they could get into the groove of something. Okay? Something is growing pains. Somebody got to go through the growing pains that they're avoiding. Hell no, feel it. May it hurt. Okay? Because you're going to be thankful in the end. Just like y'all had to go through it. I feel like if you ain't went through this, you wouldn't understand it. And you don't care. I mean, maybe I'll do. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. The full moon in Aries happens during Libra season. Now, we do have the retrogrades going on as well. You could have Aries highly aspected versus Libra. You take it how it resonates. Okay? But it's your opposite. It doesn't matter. You should watch them both anyway. Go watch the Aries reading. All right. Didn't I just say that? This is the card that came out in the ATS message Monday. I told y'all, but y'all, let's hear from the beginning to the end. I said that. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Your person, somebody done already missed their opportunity. Or they could be, somebody could just now be coming out of their head and they like, you know what? Fuck it. Huh? What else you want? Because I'm about sick of the princess or prince or king or queen or emperor, empress. I'm about sick. Okay? Now listen. Hopefully they don't be like that with you. But I'm just saying, it's like somebody is like, what else do you want? Just go and write the damn list out then. What y'all gonna do? I know y'all sitting up here like, don't cave. You cannot be bought. Because there's somebody else that's standing on business that's coming in. I told you this King of Pentacles over here that's not in their head, that's just as strong as you. This could just be you getting your money now. You don't have to be what y'all either finna have y'all own material wealth. Like I said, it's you giving yourself the soft life. Or it's somebody over here that's on that same. I mean, we could separate these two. There's somebody that already in your energy or already tried to be in your energy, already had their turn over here. Okay? This King of Swords energy over here. They already had their turn. Right? They stay in their head too long. They overthink everything. Everything got to be a damn conflict. Just in your ass over here, just as comfortable done the work in the nines over here. In the nines, you more leveled up than this person. I don't care what they've done in life. I don't give a fuck if they 65 and you 25. Like Spirit saying, that ain't got nothing to do with us that you spent the last 40 years of your life on the wrong path. And they went straight out the gusto and been, when it was time to, when they got the call, the wake up call, they woke up and was like, I gotta get to work. I gotta work on myself. When the awakening happened, it wasn't, anyway, they took the leaps of faith that were needed. They did what needed to be done. But anyway, it's an energy over here. Now, I do see somebody could have a child with another person. So either you already have a kid or they already have a kid, or y'all both already have children and y'all have, because one of these, somewhere somebody has another responsibility outside of just them. So they could be single, but it's another energy that's codependent on them. And it may not be the mother of the child or the father of the child, or you know what I'm saying? It may not be the grown-up per se, but they still have a duty to this person. Because these are children that are less, they still in high school. They still minors. Okay. So they do have, some duty and obligation, or this is you. Okay, so there is an extra person over here, but I feel like that's just more so for for financial purposes and for help, you know, co-parenting and things. Or it just could be they don't ask for anything, they don't talk to the person at all, but you're gonna be splitting your energy with them and their children. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all there though. It's all there. So, and some of you just need to reject. Just make sure you have a boundary in place and you're not giving to an extra person. But there is something out here that is identical. Somebody like completely identifies with you. Now, somebody could also have like something to deal with like twins, 1 pregnancy, 2 births. Yeah, somebody can have twin girls. Yeah, or something deals with that. It's something happening. It could be some truth surrounding that. A fiery climax approaches. But anyway, I mean, that's it. Let's do 1 card. Let's end this with 1 card and see what we get. Wow, Libra. Oh God, 55. Oh Lord. Anyway, it's a long reading, but we had to go through all that just so y'all don't never shortchange y'all short love. Is you crazy? Is you cool? That's what y'all telling these people. Are you crazy? Like, you don't care. 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 And it's as long as it's not pride and ego of why you don't care. But if it sacrifices your self-love or your peace, it can't sit with you no way. Hell no. You got forgiveness. Okay. We talked about that. And look, reconsider. So somebody gonna want, look, and you got not the right time. Somebody here is wanting you to give them a chance. A real chance. Okay? To get to know you, or I mean, I feel like somebody new likes you. And somebody that you were already with, that they took you for granted, or they breadcrumbed you or something like that, wants you to give them another chance, but the way they come back. Now, this will be something that it is not cheating. It's either they didn't take you serious, they were seeing you and seeing somebody else, but they're a bachelor or a bachelorette. You take it how it resonates. They dating until nobody gets a spot just off strength. No, this is something where you earn your place. Okay. And if they give you the opportunity for you to earn your place, you will earn it too, right? Okay, because you know what hard work is. You know what working on yourself is, because that's the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles has done the work. Okay, you done went through the hard part. Okay, but then you have someone who comes back. Like I said, this wouldn't be them degrading you in any way, like cheating, embarrassing you, making kids on you type. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but like I said, the self-control is part of working on yourself. Okay, and or mastering self. All right, but somebody's gonna come. And they may come with no drama at all. They come in and, like I said, it's going to be like, tell me straight out. So I know so we can get this done ASAP. You know what I'm saying? It don't take the conflict and back and forth, this, that, and the third. It just don't. And then you got somebody in here that you ain't got to tell them shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's what y'all got. If y'all keep going. Cause some of y'all, somebody already know this too. And that's why, it's kind of like, well, hell, I might as well just give up, cause I'm just really not in that place. And they should. Or it's like they have what they need, but Like I said, it's because they're in a safe zone. They're in a safe place. They feel like they don't. They tricking themselves out. But they got to get out of their pride, and they got to get out of their ego. It is what it is. You can't have no ego and have this. If you have the ego, you need to be able to back it up. And being able to back it up would be you being able to see to the needs of the person who you are in equal alignment with. If you can't, then it's just inflated. And you need to stay in your place. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Damn, Libra. So this is good. Choose wisely. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck up something good. Don't burn your bridge. And don't let somebody get away. Don't let the one get away. All right.